I have always enjoyed Irish culture, music, and history, and of course its alcohol, making it a must-visit place for me. I landed in Dublin Airport all alone, with zero planning ahead. I didn't even know how I'd get around or where I'd stay. This is the best way to travel for me, light and free to do as I please. If you are going to Ireland, it is very easy to rent a car and drive here on your own. Once you get used to left-side driving, there's no need for a guide other than Google Maps on your smartphone. It never let me down. If your phone isn't under contract, you can switch to an Irish carrier right at the airport for around 20 euros. There are so many great things to do here, so make sure you get out and explore. Don't get trapped in one place, and certainly don't be afraid to get out and wander around on your own in Ireland. I loved the Glendalough, and I had to walk to the top and see. It seems like there are old castles everywhere, and the ruins of old castles everywhere too. Kissing the Blarney Stone felt like something I just had to do, just in case someone asked. However, the best part of the trip for me was just driving around, seeing this amazing little country, the rolling hills to the high mountains and the seaside hamlets. I was here in January. It was a great way to beat the crowds of tourists. To me, Ireland was still very warm for this time of year. It only snowed on me once and melted away before the end of the day even. I feel Ireland's true wealth is in its natural beauty. The highlight of this was the Cliffs of Mohar. You can see why it's the busiest natural attraction in Ireland. The visitor center is amazing, but really I just wanted to see the cliffs and smell the fresh sea air. Walking along the muddy southern paths took me right next to an active pasture. On my left, there were sheep grazing, and on the right were the Cliffs of Moher. It was surreal. It's important to remember, at places like this, to put down the camera. Ever hear someone tell you that the camera doesn't do it justice? Well, it never does. I didn't want my memories of this place to be looking at my camera screen. I wanted it completely committed to my memory. So in the years to come, I can revisit it completely in my mind's eye. To me, a good memory is much better than even the clearest 1080p video. And in order to create a strong memory, you certainly have to take the time to concentrate on it. Put the phone down, put the camera down, and just take in your surroundings. Taking in the air, feeling the grass, hearing the sea, and the amazing views are complete in my memory. Someone told me when walking along the path that the Irish in the area say the next parish over is Boston. The wind was blowing in strong gusts, creating shifting colors in the moving clouds. It pounded against the cliffs, sending sea foam to the top. I can still hear the crashing waves hitting the rocks. The experience was iconic. I walked the whole of the path to the south. I ended up staying until dark, not wanting to leave. Sitting here, the wind in my face, watching the sun go down alone, I started to think of my home for the first time in a long while. My mother and my father, my daughter. I will always remember how I felt, like I was looking forward and towards home. If you are lucky enough to visit Ireland, don't leave without seeing the Cliffs of Moher.